Hello everyone. In this session, you will learn about History Class 8, Chapter 11, The Making of the National Movement from 1870s to 1947. Emergence of Nationalism. British were exercising control over the resources of India and the lives of its people. Until this control was ended, India could not be for Indians. This consciousness began to clearly stated by political associations by English educated professionals like lawyers in 1870s and 1880s. The most important political associations are Purna Sarvajanik Sabha. Sarvajanik means Sarva means for the people, Janik means of the people. The Indian Association, Madras Magajan Sabha, Bombay Presidency Association and Indian National Congress. They worked with the idea that people should be sovereign. Sovereign means the modern consciousness and a key feature of nationalism. Arms Act was passed in 1878 by British, it disallowing Indians from possessing arms. Vernacular Press Act was passed by British. It aims allowed the government to confiscate their assets of newspapers including printing presses of the newspapers publishing anything that was found objectable to the British. In 1883, there was furor over the government to introduce ill-bred bill. Indian National Congress. Indian National Congress was established when 72 delegates of all over the country met at Bombay in December 1885. The early leadership are Dadabhai Naoroji, Surendranath Banerjee, W.C. Banerjee, Perososak Mehta, Badruddin Tayabji, Subramania Iyer, Ramesh Chandra Dutt. These peoples are mostly from Bombay and Calcutta. The Naoroji is the person who is a businessman and a publisher. Settled at London, he is a member of British Parliament, guided the younger nationalist. A retired British official called A.O. Hume played a part from bringing Indians together. The first 20 years, Indian National Congress members are moderates. They demanded Indians to be placed in high positions for this purpose. It called the civil service examination to be held only in India, not just in London. They also demanded export of grains to Europe. It created shortages of wood. It raised a number of economic issues. It led to poverty and famines. Increased in land revenues had impoverished peasants and zamindars. Demanded reduction of revenue, cut in military expenditure and more funds for education and irrigation. Suffers of forest dwellers and etc. they would demand. Freedom is our birthright. In Maharashtra, Bengal, Punjab, leaders such as Bipin Chandra Pal, Balagangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai were explored more radical objectives and methods. They argued that people must rely on their own strength and must fight for Swaraj. Swaraj means independent government. Tilak raised the slogan, "Freedom is our birthright." Partition of Bengal. Lord Curzon partitioned Bengal in 1905. At that time, Bengal was the largest province of British India, includes several parts of Orissa and Bihar. They told the reason for administration convenience, they separate the parts of Bengal. It removed the non-Bengali area from province. The government separated the East Bengal and merged it with Assam is the main reason. Main British motives were to curtail the influence of Bengal politics and to split the Bengali people. This infuriated people all over the country. Large public meetings and demonstrations were organized. The struggle that unfolded came to be known as Swadeshi movement. It is the movement which were strongest in Bengal and else other places too. In Andhra Pradesh, Swadeshi movement called Vande Mataram movement. Swadeshi movement. To fight for Swaraj, they advocated mass mobilization and boycott of British institutions, and some suggest that revolutionary violence would be necessary to overthrow British rule. Emergence of League. It means Muslim League. A group of Muslim landlords and Nawabs formed All India Muslim League at Dhaka in 1906. The league supported the partition of Bengal. It desired separate electors for Muslims. It conceded by government in 1909. Some seats were allocated for Muslims elected by Muslim voters. The Congress split in 1907. The moderates opposed the use of boycotts. They felt that it was the use of force. Tilak was the head of moderates. Again, they reunited in December 1915. In 1916, Lucknow Pact was signed between Muslim League and Indian National Congress to work together for independence. Impact of First World War. First World War altered economic and political situation in India. The government increased taxes on incomes on individuals and business forces. The war created the demand for industrial goods and caused a decline of import from other countries in India. So Indian industries expanded during the war. The war also led the British to expand their army. Villages were pressurized to supply soldiers for an allied cause. Furthermore, in 1917 there was a revolution in India. Some people in Indians heard about the news, peasants and workers' struggles, and this encouraged the ideas of socialism. It encouraged Indian nationalists. Advent of Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhiji, at the age of 46, arrived in India in 1915 from South Africa. He spent 1 year to observe the situations happens in India and the need of people. His earliest inventions were local movements in Chambran, Kheda and Ahmedabad, where he came into contact with Rajendra Prasad and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. In Ahmedabad, he led a mill strike in 1918. Movements organized between 1920 to 1922. The Anarchical and Revolutionary Crimes Act 1919 was passed. It was popularly known as Rowlatt Act 1919. This act was passed to curb the fundamental rights such as freedom of expression and strengthened police powers. Gandhiji asked the people to observe 6 April 1919 as a day of non-violent opposition of this act, as a day of humiliation and hantal. It means strike. Satyagraha Sabha was set up to launch the movement. Rowlatt Act would be the first all India struggle against British government. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre in 1919. Inflicted by General Dyer in Amritsar on Baikashi Day, 13th April 1919, were part of the Rowlatt Act. On learning the massacre, Rabindranath Tagore expressed his pain and anger, renouncing in knighthood. Khilafat agitation. This is also known as Indian Muslim movement to preserve the Ottoman Empire. In this, British imposed a harsh treaty on Turkish Sultan or Khalifa. The leaders are Muhammad Ali and Saugat Ali. They now wished to initiate non-cooperation movement along with Gandhiji. Gandhiji supported their call and urged Congress to campaign against Punjab wrongs. It means Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. On the Caliphate wrong and the demand for Swaraj. Non-cooperation movement 1920 to 22. Thousands of students left government schools and colleges. Motilal Nehru, C.R. Das, C. Rajagopalachari and Ashraf Ali gave up their jobs. British title and surrendered. The import of foreign cloth fell drastically between 1920 to 1922. In the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh, tribals and poor peasants started a number of forest satyagrahas. In many areas, peasants proclaimed Swaraj and believed Gandhi Raj. In Sindh, it is a place now in Pakistan, Muslim traders and peasants were very enthusiastic about Caliphate call. Bengal too, the Caliphate non-cooperation movement gave enormous strength and unity. In Punjab, Akali agitation of Sikhs sought to remove corrupt Mahants. Mahants is a religious people who supports British. In Assam, tea garden laborers shouting Gandhi Maharaj ki jai to increase the demand of wages. Happenings of 1922 to 29. In February 1922, 22 policemen were killed in Chauri Chaura at police station by the crowd of peasants who set fire at the police station. So, Gandhiji stopped the non-cooperation movement. Congress constructed the work at rural areas. Chittaranjan Das, who is a famous lawyer, and Motilal Nehru argued that party should fight elections. Civil disobedience movement started in 1930 by Gandhiji. It is popularly known as Satyagraha. Two important developments in mid-20s as Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, Hindu organization and Communist Party of India. During that period, Bhagat Singh was very active. This decade was completed by Purna Swaraj by Jawaharlal Nehru in 1929. Purna Swaraj is mean in complete independence. Consequently, Independence Day was observed on 26 January 1930 all over the country. But it did not happen. It was the festival which shows opposition to British government. March to Dandi. Gandhiji had to break the law imposed on salt. It affected rich to poor people. According to this law, the state had a monopoly on the manufacture and sale of salt. Gandhiji and his followers marched for over 240 miles from Sabarmati to coastal areas of Dandi to break out law by gathering natural salt on seashore and boiling water to produce salt. Sarojini Naidu is the only lady joined in Dandi March. The combined forces of Indian people bore fruit when the Government of India Act of 1935 prescribing provincial autonomy. Provincial autonomy means independent decision for capacity of the provinces to made and other powers are within the federation. Government announced elections for Congress and Muslim League in 1937. The Congress formed government. 7 out of 11 provinces they won. After 2 years, Second World War broke out. British needed Indians' support. Congress in return, they wanted independence. British refused and Congress ministers resigned their jobs. Quit India movement. In order to get independence, Gandhiji told British must quit from India. He told the public, let's we do or die. In your effort to fight the British must be in non-violently. Many areas people set up their own responses. By the end of 1943, 90,000 were arrested and around 1,000 killed by British officials. In 1940, Muslim League had moved towards resolution demanding independent states for Muslims in northeast and western parts of the country. The provincial elections of 1937 seemed to have conflicted that Muslims were a minority. They would always play second fiddle in democratic structure and also feared even go unrepresented. The rejection of Congress in 1937 election to form Congress League government also annoying the League. Elections to the provisions were held in 1946. In March 1946, the British cabinet sent a 3-member mission, that is cabinet mission, to Delhi to examine this demand and to suggest that India should remain united. After the failure of cabinet mission, Muslim League decided on mass agitation for winning its Pakistan demand. It announced 16 August 1947 as Direct Action Day. On this day, riots broke out in Calcutta, lasting several days and resulting in death of thousands of people. Partition also meant that India changed, many of its cities changed, and a new country, Pakistan, was born in 14 August 1947. These are the keynotes of today's session. You can pause the video and take notes. Thank you.